welcome to Speedaddixxgarage. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, I'm Demetrius. I'm a guy just like you. I got a day job, but on the side, I like working on cars, especially working on my car. I like turbos.
What's going on, man?
Hey, nothing. I starting a video and then we about to watch the all right, fam and new viewers. If you missed the last episode we finished up on Jose's 6-speed manual transmission, TT, convert to single turbo, Supra, all the intercooler pipe and fab work, down pipe, installation all was done right here at Speedaddixxgarage, which is AKA my house. And now that that car is gone, I got a few things I need to do to the 240 with the V8. I just don't have the time because we got a few other projects to do, including what I'm about to show you now. So for all my local people that know me, I had a Prelude, I had a 97, or excuse me, I had a 99 red Prelude, lowered coilovers, F20B swap, manual transmission. It was a high school car of mine that I always wanted. So I bought it, I've had my time with it, I sold it. I sold it because I came across a good deal on this vehicle that I thought was a perfect platform to add to the channel. I want to do something different. It's one of the most underrated 90s cars that are out there. The car got a bad rap for it, but I saw the potential, I see the potential, and I think it's gonna be a great addition to the channel. There's a lot of things I want to do to it, but without further ado, let me show you the new Speedaddixxgarage vehicle, AKA the new series build for the channel. Yeah, look what we got there, boys and gals. We got a 1991 Mitsubishi Eclipse GSX, AKA known as the DSM. This is a vehicle that Diamond Star Motors put together. Basically, it's a collaboration between 2 or 3 different companies, just like the MK5 that jokers be hating on because they don't think they mad because Supra didn't daggone or Toyota didn't do nothing. As far as all of it, man, back in the 90s, jokers used to collaborate. And this is one of the most underrated collaborations in or out of the 90s. The car has a 2-liter 4-cylinder. Hold on, let me pop the hood. Check this out. This joker come with the 4G63. If it ain't a Honda, this is the motor that it is. This motor not only is a 2-liter, it's also all-wheel drive. It came factory turbo. And the reason I decided to jump into this DSM build is, believe it or not, there's a lot of stuff that came with this car for the price it is. It's gonna take a little bit of work, but a lot of stuff we gonna do together. I'm gonna get my family involved, I'm gonna get my boys and friends involved. This is a good platform to start. If you wanna talk junk about these, I'm gonna throw in a bunch of clips of some videos and some of the cats that are killing the all-wheel drive Eclipse 4G63 game.
Let's try to get on it and see how it goes. All right, I'm just gonna roll into it in first gear here, wait for an opening. Whoa, a lot of wheel spin. Good, lots of wheel spin. I wasn't expecting that, honestly. All right, here we go, let's give it a shot.
All right, guys, let's go over a few things that came with this car. As you can tell from exterior is stock, minus these rotor slipstream. Actually, I don't even know what name of the wheels these are. Somebody tell me in the comments below what wheels are these. But believe it or not, these are the actual wheels off my Prelude. The gentleman I got it from, one of my boys, he painted the back one gold. The car is like a factory navy blue. And to be honest with you, I like that blue on gold. The car has been sitting for a very long time. As you can tell, it's got mold and stuff on it. So we are gonna clean this thing in this episode. But besides the exterior, that's it. All of the stuff that we got are all the nice components, all the stuff that I'm fuzzy in the heart about is this here. 4G63 is not stock. It's got a built bottom end. It's got a Porter and Impala cylinder head. You're looking at DKS right there on the intake manifold, that little sticker. That's actually the company that made these 272-degree camshafts in this deal. The transmission is stock. It's got an aftermarket clutch in it. I was told it's a solid puck, so we'll try to get it started and see if we like that or not. It's got a eBay regulator on it. It's got an Earl fuel filter over there. All the lines have been done in stainless or steel braided. We got a pump in the back. Matching with the camshafts, we got some cam gears. Not sure if they're OEM or not, but they do look like good quality. The etching marks on the side of it look pretty nice. We do have an alternator relocation kit. And then we also have, this is not the one we're gonna use because it got damaged, but we got an Innovate wideband. This is an old school deal. I actually had this on my RB, but it's an LC1. The reason we have this is because this car is equipped with DSM link or ECU link or something of that nature. In other words, it's a stock computer, but it's been chipped so that we can go in there and set up air fuel ratios. We can do timing. We can also do two-step. And from the videos I watch, we can also do flat foot shifting. So I don't know if I want to do it on this, but it's definitely something I want to try out. So I can go on and on about the details on this car, but let's expose you guys to some of the items that actually came with this besides what I just announced in the engine bay. Wow, first item came with this eBay cast manifold. We ain't using this. It's got potential, but it don't got potential. The worst thing about it is it's got an old school towel 38mm port right here on a single runner. If anybody know anything about turbo stuff, this port needs to be right here at the center section. But this ain't even gonna work because it don't even fit anything but a small turbo. Second, we have a 16G turbo. It's got an aftermarket little dump tool with the screamer pipe and all. I was told that there's nothing wrong with this turbo, but the gentleman wanted to upgrade it to a bigger turbo. There's the piping that came with it. He had this flange matted up to that right there to space it out for the other turbo that I'm going to show you. But we're going to use this because I have total intentions of building my own custom exhaust manifold. So if you want to see some fabrication and watch me attempt to build a custom manifold for the 4G63 Eclipse, you might want to subscribe. All right, we got the little exit pipe that comes out this side. We got a wastegate on it that has threads, meaning that it's adjustable. We got a mass airflow if we're gonna run a mass airflow, which I'm not gonna do mass airflow, but look at that part number, guys. If you know what this came off of, let me know, but I don't know. It came with a black front mount intercooler with a back door on it, but we cannot use this because of this. The car got hit in the front and that joker is shot, boy. It don't look like it's leaking. I mean, it might got a little mark right there, but we ain't using that. I'm just gonna cancel that joker out. Came with this aftermarket radiator. Got a bunch of overspray on it, but I think we may be able to take that off. Wow, boy, we got an aftermarket turbo. This joker right here is a precision. Nah, let me stop playing. This is an eBay turbo. It's brand new. It ain't been used. It's got like a little surface rust on the inside just from sitting. It is an 82 turbine housing. I mean, the turbo look like it's got potential, but the only problem is that right there. This outlet is on medium size. Check that out. We got a 2.5-inch outlet. I mean, everybody know, man, with turbos, you can't do 2.5 outlet, man. You got to at least go 3. I mean, the 2.5 outlet and this 82 turbine housing on this small frame, it equals quick spool. If I can make a wild guess, I would say this thing is maybe good for like 400, 450. If you got any experience with this little Chinese turbo, let me know. But your boy like big turbo, so I'm thinking about like a 62 or a 66. So, but either way, let me know if you're familiar with this turbo. It is small. So this joker came with a old school eBay HKS. Hold on. Excuse me. This came with a Grady Type S blow off valve. I might put that mug on there because I've almost forgot what that sound like. Wow, we got another blow off valve. This one is like a HKS/HKS stage 2 because it's got that adjustment screw on the back, but it still got that like shoehorn. I don't know, man. We might want to try that one out too. I bet that mug sound real good. Boom! And we got a third blow off valve. This one also eBay, but it's a 50 millimeter. So your boy probably gonna use this one, and then I'm gonna make another pipe to probably use this one, and then I might even make another pipe to use this one. I might put three of them on there. What you think? Comment below if I should put all three on this mug. Have it sounding the most craziest blow off valve sound on the market. Then we got a fresh set of NGK spark plug wires. We may or may not use it because we might just go to coil on plug. I don't know yet. Then we got this daggone knockoff towel wastegate. I tell you what, man, knockoff, man, they do pretty good because this joker look almost like a genuine. They even put made in the USA up there. Y'all ought to be shaming yourselves spitting on us. And it even got a serial number. Like I wanted that serial number to go to something. But we got a 38 millimeter V-band wastegate. We gonna need this where we're going. Then we got a brand new Innovate LC2 digital air fuel ratio sensor. This is gonna come with the gauge, what's inside of there. That's a digital gauge. Comes with the little access port, cable that needs to be wired up. We got another cable that needs to be done something to. And then we got another cable that goes to the gauge. Then we got the harness. Then we got the O2 sensor. Then we got the weld-on bung, the bracket for the gauge. And we got that 2.5 horsepower sensor with appropriate hardware. Supposedly with this gauge setup, we can use this with our DSM link. So that's a good product to have. But before we get this thing cleaned up, let me talk a little bit about what I want to do and where we're going to be going with this DSM build. All right, Speedaddixxgarage. So what I plan on doing with the DSM, I got to get it running. The subframe is rotted out. Well, not completely rotted out, but it needs subframe bushings. So we're gonna pull the differential down. We're gonna clean all the surface rust up, get it down to bare metal. We may or may not reinforce some stuff, and we may or may not swap out some suspension components. As far as the motor goes, the motor should be built. I got a bunch of pictures I can post up here of the assembly of the motor, the porting of the cylinder head, the camshafts or whatnot. But what we got to do is I want to upgrade the turbo. We're gonna get it running first. But like I said, I want to make a T3 manifold. I may or may not want to reproduce this T3 manifold, so you guys get to go along with the process of me building a manifold, making a jig, the whole nine. We are gonna put a bigger turbo on it. I don't know if I want to do a 3076. I don't know if I want to do like a 62 millimeter, or maybe you can go as big as a 66. The objective of this car is to have something that has AC. I can fire it up, let my wife drive it, I can drive it. We can go on some rallies, maybe go to like a Cars and Coffee. Be that car that's fun to drive, somewhat reliable, if that even makes sense, if we can make that happen. Got to do an intercooler on it. We got to do, like I said, the subframe modifications. We got to do fabricating as far as the intercooler piping goes. We're gonna have to make a custom down pipe, wastegate. I want the wastegate to go back into the dump. So there's gonna be a lot of stuff on the channel you got to watch. There may or may not be cosmetic stuff as well, but I want you guys to go along for the journey. So as we continue to work on this project, you will continue to see a lot of the stuff that is taking place over here at the garage. So next episode, we will be showing or exposing you to some of the items that we've already purchased, and we're gonna get the ball rolling. So let's go ahead and get this thing cleaned up, and we'll see you on the next video.
Cover them up so you don't see beyond the mask. My world's a dying star. Falling for you has buried me in smoke.
The thing cleaned up kind of nice. All that stuff was like surface grime.
From the storm inside my bones, fear of living on my own.
All right, that's gonna conclude this episode. Next episode, I'm gonna expose some parts that's going on to the DSM build. Stick around.